Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of the video. Recently, the entertainment industry and society in the United States have been full of excitement, with many high-profile events taking place. Today, we'll talk about the hottest news in the US these days, maintaining a neutral and objective attitude based on facts, and also sharing my personal views. Let's start with a big gossip in the US entertainment industry. The sex trafficking case of rap mogul Puff Daddy, real name Sean Combs, is in court, causing a huge stir across the country. Puff Daddy is a big name in the music industry. His founded record company has launched diva-level stars like Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez. He himself has won Grammy Awards and been named the richest man in hip-hop by Forbes, with a business empire including clothing brands, liquor companies, and media empires. But who would have thought he is now standing in the defendant's dock, facing more than a dozen serious charges including kidnapping, arson, and sexual offenses. According to insiders, the accusations against him are staggering. It is said that he forced women to attend special parties lasting several days, where banned substances were rife, and the whole process was secretly recorded. There's even evidence that he once stepped on his girlfriend's head on the ground, hung another girl outside the balcony, tried to burn someone's car, and made escorts pour unknown liquids into a girl's mouth, almost causing her to suffocate. His ex-girlfriend Cassie will testify in court in a few days. She previously sued Puff Daddy, saying she had been controlled by him for years. Once, because she dated other boys, Puff Daddy rushed to her place and beat her, and finally threatened her with intimate videos. However, Puff Daddy's legal team is not to be underestimated. They have said these accusations are fabricated stories by the women to extort money. They admit that Puff Daddy did hit several girlfriends, but firmly deny the other serious charges, claiming he was just overly possessive and occasionally acted foolishly, far from organizing crimes. In court, a male employee named Daniel also exposed that he could earn £4,000 to £5,000 each time he attended Puff Daddy's parties. Once, when being intimate with Puff Daddy's girlfriend Cassie at a party, he found Puff Daddy was peeking in disguise. Now, Puff Daddy's 6 children and his 70-year-old mother sit in the court's public gallery every day, which is heartbreaking to see. Before each court session, Puff Daddy blows kisses to his family and pretends to be calm, but a bystander noticed that his mother wore sunglasses throughout and even dyed her hair bright orange. The prosecution has prepared well and found several high-profile witnesses. In addition to ex-girlfriend Cassie, 3 girls will also testify. They wept as they recounted the darkest days of their lives when they were forced to change clothes and attend parties in hotels. One girl even cried that she was forced to attend parties for 3 consecutive days and now trembles at the sight of a hotel room. But the defense lawyer asked in court why these accusations were not made earlier or later, but only when Puff Daddy's fortune was about to exceed $100 million, clearly trying to blackmail and divide the family property. They also reminded the jury to note that some witnesses had their own issues and were after money. This lawsuit has now become the hottest gossip topic in the US, and many in the industry are too scared to speak out. Moreover, the two sides' lawyers almost fought during the selection of jurors. Puff Daddy's lawyer said the prosecution deliberately excluded black people, but was rejected by the judge on the spot. It seems that even if he is acquitted, his reputation will hardly be restored, and his PR team is probably having a headache. He used to love holding parties at his seaside villa in France, inviting celebrities from all walks of life. But now he appears in court in a gray sweater, very different from his former gold and silver-clad image. Insiders say he has lost 20 pounds in the past 6 months and needs medication to fall asleep at night. There are likely to be new explosive revelations every day in the next 2 months. Moving on to U.S. social news. On May 16th, local time, USA Today reported that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security is considering collaborating with a popular reality show producer to film a TV program tentatively named The Americans. The program would require immigrants to compete against each other, with the final winners getting priority in processing their U.S. citizenship applications, or even direct U.S. citizenship. At first, U.S. Department of Homeland Security spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin denied the rumor. But later that day, she stated that the reality show plan was still under review and in the initial stage, neither approved nor rejected. The news has sparked widespread discussion. Some people think it simply trivializes the immigration issue. Immigration applications should be a serious matter, related to personal life, development, and a country's population structure and social integration. How can it be decided through a reality show competition? This is unfair to those who have worked hard to apply for immigration through regular channels. But others think it may provide a fast track for some talented and capable immigrants to integrate into U.S. society, stimulating their enthusiasm and showing their advantages. However, everything is still uncertain. depending on how the U.S. Department of Homeland Security decides next. Additionally, AFP reported on May 19th that Trump announced on the 19th that he would launch a major investigation into the celebrity support obtained by former rival Kamala Harris. He said on his Truth Social website that candidates should not pay for support, and Kamala did so under the guise of paying for entertainment. He also attacked singer Beyoncé and criticized the legal election fraud at the highest level, claiming that Democrats and Kamala illegally paid the singer millions of dollars to unconditionally support her. During the 2024 presidential campaign, Kamala Harris did receive support from superstars like Beyoncé and host Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey denied that her production company received $1 million from the former vice president's team to pay for organizing her appearance on her famous talk show. Trump also accused Harris of paying rock legend Bruce Springsteen to perform at a rally in Georgia weeks before the election. Kamala Harris's team denied the rumor of paying Beyoncé to appear at the rally. Trump's move is hard to say without political motives. After all, he and Harris were former rivals. Proposing such an investigation at this time will inevitably make people think he is trying to influence public opinion, but there is currently no solid evidence to prove what he said. So we'll see if there will be further investigations, results, and relevant evidence. There is also an entertainment news. Recently, U.S. Prince recently began, according to multiple U.S. media reports, such as TMZ, People, and ABC News. Britney drank and smoked on a private plane from the Mexican resort Cabo San Lucas to Los Angeles, violating federal aviation regulations. As we all know, any form of smoking on a plane is strictly prohibited. This is basic common sense, related to flight safety. But Britney seemed not to realize the seriousness of her behavior. Afterward, she uploaded a video on social media, explaining that she thought it was a plane where smoking was allowed and that it was her first time drinking vodka and it felt good. Although she briefly apologized to those affected, she then accused the flight attendants of deliberately making things difficult for her, saying they disliked her as soon as she boarded the plane and called the authorities to report her smoking. She was also refused by the flight attendants when she got up to move around, which she found strange. After her remarks were exposed, a large number of netizens criticized her. After all, the ban on smoking on planes is a basic rule, a safety issue that cannot be ignored. In recent years, Britney has made headlines in entertainment news many times due to her private life scandals, and this incident has undoubtedly cast another shadow over her public image. Finally, let's mention an economic news related to a star. On May 15th, Dahi Daily reported that Justin Bieber is in a financial crisis. Insiders revealed that Bieber went bankrupt in 2022. His Justice Tour was originally scheduled to start that year but was temporarily cancelled. He prepaid $40 million, about 290 million RMB, but owed the organizer $24 million, about 170 million RMB, for breach of contract. Scooter Braun's company Hybe helped him repay the debt, but stopped after only one installment. After Bieber actually owed Bieber about $8.806 million and had extracted a commission of up to $26 million, about 180 million RMB. Finally, an independent third-party audit agency issued a report. When Bieber appeared in New York in February this year, a witness said they were shocked by his appearance, initially thinking it was a homeless person who had broken in. In June 2022, Bieber even viewed in when worn, plaguing it to be unable to smile, blink, or even move his nostrils. It seems Bieber has really had a rough few years, with problems in both health and economy. For his fans, they must be very worried about his situation. Welcome to leave a comment and discuss in the comments section. If you like my video, don't forget to like and follow. See you next time.